According to reports, Apple is planning an event for October to announce the new iPad Pro models, a new baseline iPad, and updates to the Mac. As we approach October, we have outlined the 5 biggest features and changes we might see for our upcoming iPad Pro. Wireless charging. The next iPad Pro is expected to include some form of wireless charging capability according to a report from Boomerang. Per reports, Apple has tested a glass back instead of an aluminum enclosure or using a larger glass Apple logo for the upcoming iPads, which would allow for wireless charging, although Apple has experienced some changes implementing the technology. Apple is also reportedly considering adding MagSafe to the iPad, but how it would be implemented remains unknown. New connector. The upcoming iPad Pro will reportedly feature 2 new 4-pin connectors of some sort, distinguished from the current 3-pin smart connector in the iPad Pro. The current 3-pin smart connector in the iPad Pro is used to connect accessories such as the Magic Keyboard. The inclusion of an updated 4-pin connector could expand the type of accessories supported on the iPad. The M2 chip. The current iPad Pro features the M1 Apple Silicon chip announced in November 2020. The M1 chip was the Apple's first Mac-specific custom processor, and a few months later it also came in the iPad Pro. For the upcoming iPad Pro, Apple is expected to use the newer M2 chip announced this past June. The M2 chip is up to 20% faster than the M1 chip according to Apple. In the iPad Pro, the M2 chip will power features such as Stage Manager coming with iPadOS 16, which lets users link an iPad to an external display and have overlapping windows. iPadOS 16 will be released in October according to Apple, most likely alongside the updated iPad Pro. New Apple Pencil. A video in April 2021 allegedly showcased the 3rd generation Apple Pencil with a glossy finish and a redesigned tip. Despite the alleged leak, Apple has not announced a new Apple Pencil since the 2nd generation model debuted in 2018, making it almost 4 years old. It's been over a year since we have heard any significant rumors about a new Apple Pencil, so it's unclear where things stand at the moment. If there is indeed a new Apple Pencil coming, we aren't expecting major design changes, but there could be some improvements to latency thanks to internal hardware upgrades and software optimizations. Reverse wireless charging. According to Boomerang, Apple has tested reverse wireless charging for the iPad Pro, which would allow iPad users to charge their AirPods or iPhone by laying them on the back of the iPad. Rumors have suggested Apple eventually plans to bring bilateral charging to the iPhone for accessories such as AirPods, but that has not yet happened.